Okay, so that is everything that is in my actual workshop box that I like to take with me, except for this little thing that's left, and I wanted to get that all out of my way. We have awesome bling and pearls that go, that just make any project really pop. You can see on this card right here, I've got in the middle of the cross, it may be kind of hard to see in the envelope, that there is some bling right in the center of that. Very elegant card, simple to make. Okay, we sell clear blocks. When we first got these, I just didn't know how to use them, so it was a learning curve for me, but I absolutely love them. I think Stampin' Up! Waited until they could do it right. We have clear blocks that come in different sizes, and we have clear mount stamps. Okay, as you can see, the clear mount cases are real slim, so you can store a lot of them in a smaller area, so that is a big plus for the clear mounts. Whenever you open them up, there is a little bit of assembly required. You will pull them out of the rubber sheeting, and then you will add the little stickers on the back so that you can see what the stamp is. Then if you leave this little sheeting thing in there, it keeps your stamps nice and organized, especially when they're standing up on the bookcase. Okay? So this particular stamp that I'm going to use, I'm going to take it to the clear block, and I'm just going to press it for a few seconds. Okay. Open up my stamp pad. I have already attached one of the rub-ons that is also in the Occasions Mini. Stampin' Up! Sent this to demonstrators. This was a free little rub-on kit that I got for all demonstrators who placed an order in December and January, which I thought was so fun. It was fun to get a gift from Stampin' Up! So I've already done the rub-on. By the way, when you get the rub-ons, it has a little popsicle stick that comes with it. Okay, I'm going to open this up, and I'm going to ink up my stamp. Oops, turn it this way. The nice thing about the clear blocks is that you can see exactly where you're stamping. I'm going to stamp right in the middle, lift straight up. So now I have a little Hugs and Kisses card, cute little Valentine card for the kids' class, or just your hostess if you're giving her something. I wanted to add some bling to this balloon because, you know, it still needs something. The best way to take and add the bling is to take our snips, go up underneath it. They are attached with glue dots. Okay, let me pick that up. They're attached with glue dots, and so I have the actual bling on the end of my snips. I'm just going to take it over here to the little balloon, hold on to the bling, pull the snip out, and now I've attached it. There is no way that I could pick these up. I don't have any nails, so there's no way that's going to happen. Okay, so that's how I do that. I could give that card to my hostess if I wanted to, or I could just keep it for my next workshop and show how I did all of that. One of the funnest things that Stampin' Up! Has right now is our My Digital Studio. Now, when we first got this, I thought it was just for scrapbooking, and it's not. I want to tell you, you can make these cute little calendars that have a little flip chart. You can print these in several sizes. So this just happens to be one of them that would sit on a desk, and I thought was really a great idea. I took this to my hairdresser the other day, and we're going to, she wants one of these sitting on her station so that she would have a calendar for her customers. But we're going to add, instead of the pretty designer series paper image here, we're going to have pictures of hairstyles. So if somebody says they want a short haircut or whatever, she can just flip this around and show them different styles. So I'm very excited to make that for her. Another thing that you can do with the My Digital Studio is actually make cards. This is what's called a hybrid card. I had the card itself printed with the professional printing with Stampin' Up! And then when the card came in, I came back in and added the bows, added the cutout hearts using the Big Shot, and then added a button. Okay, so I made this a hybrid card. It's given it the texture and feel that stampers just love. Another product that you can print with the My Digital Studio is postcards. Okay, how precious is this to have the picture of the baby and the baby's announcement of when she was born and the date and the weight and all of that. You can also print on the back, so you could keep it real simple if you wanted to, or you could print more information. It is two-sided. It does come with the actual envelope, which makes it really nice. I was thinking a postcard would be something that you would mail in the mail like this, but you do get an envelope with it. So if I wanted to go back and add some buttons and ribbon and all of that to this postcard, I could do that because it's going to be protected in the envelope. Here's a trifold card that you can also print with Stampin' Up's professional printing. It's very nice. It does come with an envelope. Okay, so it's all ready to mail when you get it. So how nice would this be to have your family's Christmas picture and any other information that you wanted to put about your great year that y'all had. Here's a journal that you can print with the My Digital Studio. This just feels so good. I don't know, it's just a nice quality product. This is actual a template that comes in the package, but you can customize it and make it however you want it. When I first got the My Digital Studio, I assumed that all I could do was print scrapbooks, okay? But there is, like I showed you, there is other options, but here's an actual professionally printed scrapbook. You can actually print your photos on the outside. You can even print the names on the spine, and then you can actually go ahead and add your pages. You can make as many as you want, but the quality of the printing is just amazing, so I just really love it. The next thing I do at a workshop is I will have all of my make and takes set up. I already told you that I have my make and takes in these containers. They are very simple cards. I do not do fancy cards, if you would, at a workshop because people are overwhelmed. Sometimes demonstrators, we know too much. We try to show them everything that we know while we're at a workshop. So I try to keep it very simple. I am using the clear block, clear mount stamps on this particular project. I like to have clear mount for one project and a wood mount for the other project. That way customers can feel both. So this one I'm just using the Hostess Afterthoughts, and I taught them that I got this card as a swap as a demonstrator, just really loved it. Loved all the embellishments and everything, but this is too hard to do at a workshop as a make and take. So I changed it up, and this is actually the card that we did. I used the embossing folder, the snowflake, that is also on this one. I used the same color of the cardstock, but instead of adding all of these embellishments, I just took and added just words, and this one says "Just for You." When you look at the stamp set, "Just for You" has "So you don't have to share" written underneath it. So if you will show them how to use markers and how to actually color the image, and I like to hold up the rubber stamp like this and just show them how to color directly onto the stamp. I tell them you can't use a permanent marker because that won't work for this. You need to use a water-based marker, which is what ours are. At this point, I will show them that our markers are wonderful markers. They are dual tip markers, nice fat juicy end for coloring or a fine tipped end for writing in. I tell them that they can buy one marker or they can buy a whole set of markers. Our marker case is designed to store the markers flat. The handle is on the side. If you will store the markers flat, they'll last forever because if you store them upright, then gravity takes hold of them like it does us. Not a pretty sight. When I have prepared for my workshop, I have taken Whisper White cardstock, cut it in half, cut a whole stack, because I don't know how many people are going to be at the workshop, but I want to be ready. If you will do this even, just cut the whole pack when you first get it in, after you place the order. Cut the whole pack and you're ready for the whole month of workshops. Then I've taken the Baja Breeze and cut that into the quarter sheets that's going to be on the front of my card. So you can see that prep work for this workshop was very simple, okay? Alright, I will take and show them how to use the embossing folder. I will place the paper inside, I will take it to the Big Shot machine, run it through, okay? And then when I get it back, I have a beautiful image that already has the snowflakes on it. I found out that our glue stick works really well for this. If you just take the glue stick, rub it all the way on top of your embossed image because it's all raised up, rub it really good and everything, and then when you take it to your powder pal and sprinkle the glitter on it, kind of push it down and the glitter will stick to the glue stick. So that was really an easy way to get glue on there and very less messy and didn't take any time to dry. So that was a good little, a nice way to do it. Alright, so then I've already colored on the stamp with the marker. And I tell everybody at the workshop that I know you just met me, but I have a lot of hot air. So this is how I'm going to actually stamp my image because The marker itself is a water-based marker, and it dries just as fast as I was coloring. So I'm going to exhale on the stamp, and that re-moistens that marker and gets it ready for me to stamp again. So then I'm going to just stamp straight down and lift straight up. So then I have my stamped image to go on my card. So these simple cards is what you really need to gear yourself to do at workshops. Don't try to add a bunch of ribbon and bling and all of that. It adds to the cost of your make and takes if you're not charging for, if it's not a class. A make and take is usually where you're letting them try their project, try your products without spending a whole lot of money to do that. So, okay, this concludes our my workshop demonstration for today. I will have some other videos come out that I will show you some other easy things to do at workshops. But I hope that this helps you, because it seems like this seems to be the big question everybody wants to know is, how do you do a workshop? So this is Sharon signing off. Thanks.